boneless banter. I'm Fred. Caden is still in a fucking cave. It's been 4 hours, 4 hours maybe, still in a cave, little cave troll. What are we doing today, Caden?
We're going to be reading some lovely fan fiction. You like
Yay!
everybody
What do you have in
knows
store for me?
everybody knows the childhood favorite animated comedy of SpongeBob SquarePants, yes?
Yes, yes.
Well, our lovely Sponge Boy Me Bob is going to have homoerotic intercourse with Squidward.
Really, really. Whoa. Oh, okay. Whoa. Let's see this.
We do have a live studio audience before us today.
It's like Ellen. I can't find it. Where did you put it? Where's the porn at? Oh, there it is. Okay. It's like the Ellen show, but no one gets a prize and everyone walks away disappointed.
The
Oh
only
wait, it is like
prize
the Ellen show.
the only prize is that these lovely people get to hear us reenacting the scene.
Yeah.
If you guys would like to say hi, you can do so now.
Cheer, live studio audience.
Hello.
Cheer.
Oh
Yo,
gosh, with the
Whoa.
voice crack and
hello.
everything.
Whoa.
I've been laughing this entire time.
That's our goal.
That's the whole
Good.
point.
Okay.
Thank you, live studio audience.
Yay.
We're very
Disappointment
helpful.
for everybody.
we'd like
Ooh.
to we'd like to give a shout out to fanfiction.net for this SpongeBob.
We'd like to give a shout out to Nickelodeon.
Yes, exactly. This SpongeBob X Squidward fanfiction was by Hot Sonas, and the description is Squidward admits his love for SpongeBob. I'm not
Whoa.
entirely sure that there's porn, but we can only hope.
It's rated M, and also that name is pronounced hats on ass.
It looks like Hat Sonas.
It's hats on ass. Learn how to read.
My bad. I'm sorry. I never learned. I am in
Alright.
fact Jared 19.
I can be Squidward.
No.
Yes. Thank you. I'm Squidward.
Okay. Do you want to do
Okay.
like a popcorn read? I read 2, you read 2.
Yes. Yeah, you start. Those are the big paragraphs.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
SpongeBob woke up to the sound of his usual alarm blaring throughout his house. Good morning, world. SpongeBob jumped out of bed and ran downstairs, quickly getting ready for the wonderful day ahead of him at the Krusty Krab. When he was ready, he ran outside, screaming his familiar chant, "I'm ready." Squidward popped his head out of his window.
Oh wait, I'm Squidward.
You called it.
I did. Will you be quiet? Bad enough I have to deal with you during the week. I don't want to have to deal with you on my Sunday either. Sunday is for Jesus.
SpongeBob stopped running around. What do you mean? It's Sunday, SpongeBob stuttered.
I mean it's Sunday. The Krusty Krab is closed. Go home.
SpongeBob left and groggily walked back home. Squidward
What is
sat
groggly?
like tired, which doesn't
Oh,
really make
okay.
sense considering he
Yeah.
was just running.
Man's just woke up.
Squidward sat down on his bed.
Sit. What am I going to do? Squidward spoke aloud. I speak aloud.
Even though there was no one there.
There was no one there. I've been putting up this act of not liking SpongeBob for years, just covering up the fact I really love him. I love everything about him. I love hearing his unique laugh. I love when I hand him an order ticket and we touch it for half a second. Squidward actually started to up, but I can never have him. Squidward closed his eyes, trying to stop the tears.
Squidward. This is where you get to read.
Okay. SpongeBob was in Squidward's doorway. What are you doing here? How much did you hear? SpongeBob looked down and stared at his shoes.
His fingertips touching in the familiar pose. I wanted to see if you could play with me because Patrick is busy. I heard everything.
He heard everything.
Ooh.
Oh. Ooh, Squidward. The only noise in the room was Squidward silent crying. Finally, SpongeBob spoke.
Squidward, I had no idea you felt that way.
SpongeBob walked over to Squidward. Walk over. Thank you. And sat down next to him. He placed a hand on Squidward's hand, sending a shock up Squidward's spine. And I had. Oh, wait, no, that's you.
And I have to admit, SpongeBob looked at Squidward, I feel the same way. I love you, Squidward senpai.
Aw, that's hot.
Silence. Pure silence. Until Squidward grabbed SpongeBob and pulled him in for a kiss. It was...
Yoink.
It was short and sweet. SpongeBob's eyes popped open with a shock. But he closed him when he... What? That's actually how it's written. It's written, but he closed him when he realized what was going on, when Squidward pulled away. SpongeBob whispered, barely audible, more.
Squidward obeyed and pulled him closer. Yoink. Squidward started to rub SpongeBob's chest while kissing him. SpongeBob made a slight moan.
Squidward, I want you. I need you.
That's all Squidward needed to hear. He knelt down and unzipped SpongeBob's square pants and pulled them to the side. SpongeBob pulled Squidward's lips towards him for another kiss. He needed to kiss him to feel his wet, warm lips against his. While they were kissing, Squidward started to caress SpongeBob's bulge, causing SpongeBob to release another moan of pleasure. Come on, pleasure. Thank you. Squidward walked over to his bed and grabbed some pillows and put them on the floor. He gently put SpongeBob on them. Gentle. He kissed SpongeBob's lips and then started leaving kisses on his chest all the way down to his bulge. Squidward looked at SpongeBob, almost teasingly.
Squidward got on top of SpongeBob and started to rub his bulge against SpongeBob's. Their breathing got heavier. SpongeBob started to bump his bulge into Squidward's. They went faster and faster. Squidward, I think I'm gonna come. Squidward smirked.
Smirking noise.
That's you. That's your line.
Is it now? We can't have that just yet, can we? We have only just begun.
Squidward slowed down and got off of SpongeBob. He laid a tiny kiss on SpongeBob, making SpongeBob shudder. How many times can we say SpongeBob in a sentence? Squidward slid his tentacle, into SpongeBob's underwear and grabbed SpongeBob's cock.
This is tentacle porn.
My question is Squidward's penis in fact a tentacle?
I think there's a penis on the end of his tentacle. So when he walks, he's like, ow, ow, ow. A constant state of pain. No, Squidward's dick is on his nose, remember?
Maybe he has 2.
He has like 8, at least, minimum.
Squidward started to move his hand up and down, slowly at first. SpongeBob's breathing sped up, and he started to slightly moan again. Squidward removed his hand when he started to leave tiny kisses along his dick.
Okay.
Okay. He then gave SpongeBob a few sucks and then picked SpongeBob up and put him on the edge of the bed with his ass in the air. Would you like to finish us
Damn.
off?
I would love to. You finish this off. There's a whole other paragraph.
You get to do the next paragraph and I'll finish it.
Okay, perfect. Squidward positioned himself at SpongeBob's entrance. This might hurt a bit, so I'm gonna take it slow, okay? SpongeBob nodded. Squidward put his one of 8 dicks in SpongeBob slowly, being cautious on how this will hurt him, considering he's just a virgin and how little he is. SpongeBob gasped out in pain. His eyes teared up. He
Drip,
didn't
drip.
think it would be this painful. Drip, drip. To try to remove some of the pain, Squidward lay kisses on SpongeBob's back and grabbed his dangling cock, stroking it. Squidward sped up with his thrusting. Slowly, SpongeBob's pain turned into pleasure. He moaned, reassuring Squidward that he was enjoying this, just like he was. Squidward held onto SpongeBob's hips and started pumping faster into SpongeBob to the point where he couldn't breathe. Don't breathe. Thank you. And he was about to come. SpongeBob was raking his fingernails into the bed. Rake, rake. Squidward took his dick out of SpongeBob, and SpongeBob turned around and started to suck it. He began to
Ew.
deep throat Squidward's cock. his one of 9 cocks, and then softly suck on it as Squidward began to come in SpongeBob's mouth.
My boyfriend just walked in.
He did not.
He did.
Does he want to read the last paragraph?
Hey, come here. I have something for you to read. I have something for you to read for us.
Timing. That is perfect timing.
Give him a second. He has to put up a bag real quick, but he will, in fact, read the last. Come here. Come here.
Come here.
I need you to read this. I need you to give us a nice reading of the last paragraph.
Jesus fucking Christ.
What? It's from Squidward pushed SpongeBob onto the bed to the end. Here's the mic.
Okay. Does it need to be sultry?
Yes, it needs to be sultry.
Okay. Make me fucking do this as soon as I get home. Fuck you. How many people am I talking to?
Many.
Good. Squidward pushed SpongeBob onto the bed. He slid SpongeBob's cock into his mouth and began to suck it the way he never could have thought. SpongeBob began to roll his hips in symphony with Squidward's bobbing head. He never in a million years would have imagined how good this felt. He let out a moan, closed his eyes, and leaned back onto the bed as he came into Squidward's mouth. After he came, Squidward continued to stroke SpongeBob's dick just to make sure he got it all out of him.
Wow.
No.
SpongeBob said, because that was the only word that he could find. Squidward looked at SpongeBob.
Yeah, wow.
When the fuck am I getting that? Fuck. Wish I was SpongeBob. Fuck
And
it.
that is today's segment of fanfiction.
How did you like that kitten?
I liked it significantly.
What was your favorite part?
My favorite part is I would have to say the fact that SpongeBob was face down, ass up for most of it.
Yes. I like that. I like the part where where is it? Something
Analyzing.
about his eye. Yeah, I am analyzing. Alright guys, now we have a book report due on this in 2 days.
Would our
Where's
live
the character arc at?
Would our live studio audience like to give our reading a rating?
I mean, I didn't have any inspiration to draw, so I just drew very anime SpongeBob and Squidward.
You
I will
have
be
to send
posting
that.
the
That
That
will
will,
be-
pictures.
that will be the
I
thumbnail.
will. It's a really bad sketch, but it exists.
Now it
Can I,
Amazing.
can I say what my favorite part was?
Yes.
What was your favorite part?
It was the very last sentence where Squidward said, "Yeah, wow." That was like the
Yeah.
best part.
Wow.
I rated it a 10 out of 10. I was
Amazing.
dying
I
the
definitely
entire
did
time.
not draw this on the back of a paper that I'm supposed to take a picture of to turn in for school.
I love it.
This is the best thing I've ever
Can you
drawn.
hear
I've
me?
peaked.
Yes.
If I get the
So,
time this weekend, I want to like digitalize, do like a collab. I'll digitalize that drawing.
Ooh, yes.
Fred, what was it?
Okay, so I got a random DM. I have no idea who it was from. I have no idea who this person
On
is.
what?
To join a Discord server. On Discord. It was like, hey, join this Discord server. I'm like, okay, so I join it. You know, why the fuck not? And I join and it automatically connects me to a voice chat. And I like, what the fuck? What am I in?
Oh my god. What are they talking about?
No clues. Something about your mom.
Lovely.
You've been inducted into the
feel
Your Mom
disrespected.
cult.
Did you
I
like
have been.
Did you like the drawing that was sent?
I didn't see it because I was too focused on being added into a random Discord. Wow.
Well, it's in general.
That should
Amazing.
be our part of the thumbnail. With permission, of course.
Yes.
Yowie SpongeBob.
We can end this off on a wonderful philosophical question of
Ooh, another one?
considering that SpongeBob is confirmed to be a bottom. Do you think he could take it in any of his holes?
Oh my
I
god.
mean, he's a sponge.
Most definitely, because you know that episode
Yeah.
where he was crying and it was coming out of all of his holes.
Oh my god, you're right.
Oh.
Oh,
I
he's
do
gonna
not
be
like the visual that
oozy.
gave me.
In turn, does that mean that he would also come out of all of his holes?
That was what I was thinking.
He probably
Ugh.
controls it,
Exactly
so
what
if
I
you
was
like plug out the rest of his holes, it's like that when it comes out of one, it's like super maximum power, like pressure washer.
Oh my god.
That shit got high PSI.
Oh my god, this server, you know, like the one I got randomly joined into, it will not stop fucking spamming shit. I literally cannot click the settings button. I can't get out.
Oh my god.